All set. Runners sent on their way from the 1950-metre marker. An untidy beginning this one. Roy's Disprin is the first one out of those gates. And Roy's Disprin leads it. Georgie Boy on the outside. Wealthy's back at the rail. Then Forever and Southpaw. Then comes Santon Playboy. King's Diamond was the horse that got left many lengths. They swing on to the back stretch. Further back in the running is Mambo. And they're down that back stretch now, and they go towards the 1600-metre marker. And the leader is Roy's Disprin. Forever the red blinkers on the outside. They are followed by Georgie Boy. Southpaw's on the outside of runners, and Wealthy's near the rail. Then comes Naked Truth, Santon Playboy and Mambo. And then comes King's Diamond, and King's Diamond's racing a long way off that leader. They move towards the 1000-metre marker, and it's Roy's Disprin who leads it. Forever the red blinkers is second. In third is Wealthy at the rail, Georgie Boy on the outside. Then Santon Playboy, Southpaw's back six, the 6 lengths to track down. Then Mambo, followed by Naked Truth. Naked Truth at this stage is about 7 or 8 lengths off the leader, and a long way last to King's Diamond. About to swing into the home stretch now, and the leader, Roy's Disprin, continues to lead it. Wealthy is now sneaked through at the rail. Forever has the red blinkers. Santon Playboy, Georgie Boy. Southpaw's got it 6 or 7 lengths to make up. Mambo's on the outside. Top of the lane, and Wealthy makes an early move now to tackle Roy's Disprin. Down the inside, Naked Truth, followed by Forever. Southpaw still got 3 or 4 lengths to make up. 300 to go, and Wealthy makes an early move, but Southpaw's running a big race on the outside. It's Wealthy, but Southpaw's coming on strongly. Mambo's also running on. It's Wealthy and Southpaw the last 100 metres. Wealthy just the leader, and Wealthy's finding a little bit extra to win it. Second Southpaw, then Mambo and Santon Playboy. Number 1, Wealthy, the Savannah, made an early move and wins it well. 7th time of asking. Another one for Dennis Dreyer, for Mr. Chung this time, and they win it well. Bred by K.L. Thomas, about 1 length and a quarter. Southpaw second, so the favourite exacta, but number 1 is the tote favourite at 270. Actually, number 7 ended up second favourite, Forever, and then Southpaw at 380, third favourite, but Wealthy is victorious. Fourth place goes to, or third place to Mambo, then Santon Playboy. They were followed by Georgie Boy, and then Roy's Disprin, the long-time leader. Number 1, Wealthy, the Savannah, as I say, 7th time at the track, reverts to the 1950, went early in the stretch, goes on to win, starts to drift, still very green, got a long stride. Stickers now in the left-hand. Southpaw looked a big danger, probably got 2 1/2 or 3/4 of a length, but Wealthy continues to find, and Wealthy wins, tote favourite 270. There's still the 8th and last, where there's a Quartet Maxi Pool carryover of 83,000. The estimate is 500,000. It's off at 17.05. Back to the studio.
Wild Irish, Ferry, and they'll end off with Wealthy. That's the Dreyer team today, a treble for the yard. Well done to you, Dennis, wherever you're watching. And this one owned by a gentleman that supports South African racing in a big way, Mr. Robert Chung, and Peter Gibson on course to represent him. But Stuart's on my right here. Stuart's turned out to be a lovely, lovely day for the yard.
Yeah, they've all run well today. You know, even the baby in the first was just very outpaced, and you're not too unhappy with that run. So, yeah, no, all run well.
This horse, he seems to have appreciated the extra.
Yeah, they appreciate the extra, and also, you know, back on grass. And lost something on the poly is a bit lost first time. But obviously very well done to Robert Chung, and nice to have Peter, and good luck to Dennis.
He's a horse that can train on from here?
Yeah, I think so. You know, he was still a bit greenish. You know, he hit the front quite early and then was lost looking for company. So I think, you know, a bit more improvement still.
Well, the boss is not here. Give him our best, and well done to the Dreyer team.
Thanks, Dees.
Well done. Stuart Ferry. Let's get the gentleman who partnered this horse in all 3 runs now back in KZN. And Shawnee, you can talk us through him. You've got to know him well.
Yes, you know, he's a very fickle horse, this, and just well done to the boss and Stewie, you know. Job well done. They had another horse in the same race. I thought the other horse was better right. They said no, we're running this horse, so all worked out in my favor. His work at home is always spectacular. Last time in the mud, he ran in the mud basically,
Yes.
and we were a bit disappointed. And I said to the boss, give the horse a chance, run the horse on the grass. And he ran the horse on the grass, and he duly obliges us. I don't think he'll stop here. He's still waiting around for company. I moved up like I was going to win by 4, but doesn't matter. He done the job, this horse, and just well done to Mr. Gibson and the owner, for giving Mr. Dry opportunity. Just well done to him and Mrs. Dry. Them, I know they're watching this, so well done to the team. It was a good day.
Good day and a nice double for you as well. Well played there, Sean.
Yes, this it's hard work, but it had to turn. We were running places and everything, they were getting there but not getting there, and a little bit of extra work and stuff. And it shows today that we were quietly confident of a good day today, but because the horse has been running below par, so we just take it on the chin today. We're happy with 3 winners of stable, doing well again. So I'm just grateful to be a part of them.
Well, you said it all. Go and put your feet up. Well played.
Yes, I'm riding the last race, so I can't put my feet up. But
What you got in the last?
I'm riding for Low Nation. We're out there trying, drawn 13, but we're out there trying. Just well done to the team again. Kerry, Mrs. Dreyer, Mr. Dreyer, Stewie Ferry, and the rest of the boys. It's been hard the last 3 meetings, but we're glad we're back, and just well done again to the team. I'll dedicate this one to my wife and my little boy.
Fantastic. Let's get Sean Veal out the way and bring Peter Gibson in. And Peter manages a few gentlemen that are based in Hong Kong and mainland China, but one of them is Robert Chung. And firstly, Peter, Robert Chung is a big supporter of South African racing, and he's taking horses like Sweet Sonet to Hong Kong that have done superbly well for them down in Hong Kong as well.
Yeah, let's thank Mr. Chung Robert. Extremely, without their support, foreign investment, this industry is certainly not growing as we'd like it, perhaps on a local basis. So it just shows the importance of foreign investment. And I thank Robert. Obviously, Robert buys with a view to exporting the good ones.
Yes.
He's got 2 of them there right now. Monsieur Magok, who's won a race. In fact, he's won twice. And Mint Master, who was with Dennis. Obviously, this chap looks like he's going to stay. So I'm not so sure he'll be suited at this stage to Hong Kong. But no, look, it's fantastic for Robert. Whether he keeps him here for a bit longer. I mean, there are other options around the world as well, depending on how he progresses. But I think we bought quite well here. That was the time when you could buy a Silvano for 180,000 Rand as opposed to the average this year, which I think is around about 1.2 million.
Sure.
But he's a lovely type of horse. It looks like he will stay. And congrats to Robert as well. He's changed his colors. These are his Hong Kong colors, or as close as you can get it. So well done to Robert on that basis as well.
I'll give him our best, Peter. And of course, Dreyer has done an outstanding job with this horse.
No, of course, thanks to Stuart and Mike Robinson, who started with this chap. We moved him from the Cape because we thought that he was a bit immature. He still is. And bring him to Durban, test his ability with a view to exporting him later in this year. And so Mike did a great job just bringing him along nicely, and Dennis Stewart, and of course a nice ride by Sean. So thanks to the team.
Give him our best.
Thank you very much.
Well done to you, Robert. Chung, I'm sure you'll be getting the DVD. Number 1, Wealthy, has come through and come through smartly. 1, 2, 8, and 5. That's the way they cross the line. Race number 7. A reminder, coming up next is the 8th race. We've got a Quartet Maxi Pool carryover. That carryover of 83,991 Rand. Time to jot down there will be 17:05, which is 5 past 5.